Today we're making a white bean, kale, and sweet potato soup. Perfect for those cold days. So I'm simmering 96 ounces of vegetable stock. I used store-bought. You can use homemade. You can use chicken stock. You can use bouillon cubes with water. It's up to you. I prefer to keep this soup vegetarian. So I have it simmering, and I cut 2 sweet potatoes into about this size cubes. I like them large in this soup, kind of rustic. You can cut them smaller if you want. They're also peeled. And while that's cooking, I have some celery, carrots, and onions. I have about 3 cups of onions, 2 cups of celery, and 2 cups of carrots. But again, it's up to you how much of each you want to add. I mix them together, and I'm going to cook them on a low flame until they're softened. And before they're done, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of minced garlic. Yes, you heard me right, a 1/4 cup of minced garlic. I like garlic, but it's up to you. You can add less garlic. You can skip the garlic. I think garlic goes well in this soup. So I have a large bunch of kale here that I've thoroughly washed, and I just want to show you how to take it off of the rib here. You just grab onto it and you pull on the stalk here and you hold on to the leaf. And then you just rip it up into large pieces, as big or small as you want. I like to keep it kind of large. And this bunch of kale, it looks like a lot, but it really, really shrinks when you cook it. I'll show you the next step. So the carrots, celery, and onions have softened, and the onions are just beginning to caramelize a little bit. So I'm going to add that 1/4 cup of minced garlic and a little bit of fresh thyme. It's up to you whether you add the thyme or not. I like to add fresh herbs into most of my soups if I can. And I'm going to cook this for a little while until the garlic softens. I just added the carrot, celery, onion, garlic, and thyme mixture into the soup. And now I'm going to add 2 19-ounce cans of cannellini beans that I've rinsed and drained. And I'm going to add that big bunch of kale. And I'm going to push it down, and then I'll show you the next step. So you see that the kale really shrinks. This is like less than a minute later, and it really shrinks. And now I'm going to add some smoked paprika and some cayenne pepper to taste. And then I'm going to taste the broth, and if it needs salt, I'll add some salt. But that's it. So you really want to cook it until the kale is cooked through and the beans are warmed through, and make sure that your sweet potatoes are done as well. So here it is, our white bean, kale, and sweet potato soup. I hope you enjoy.